Good day, brother and sister. Today I just want to encourage you in the word of the Lord. Today reading is taken from Revelation chapter 3 in verse 20. It says here, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come to him, and he will sup with me, and I will sup with him, and he will sup with me." Then we're going to have fellowship together, have the meal together, and together with the Lord, abide in him. So this is a familiar verse in the Bible. We used to use it in our school evangelism, witnessing. We tell people about you're a sinner, God, but God saved you by His grace, and if you open your heart, God, Jesus will come in. You say, Jesus say, open your door, He will come in, and you can be born again. Yes, praise God. But after several years, many years, when I have enough courage to read Revelation, I read Revelation, and then I discovered this verse that Jesus was not talking to the sinners. Sorry, He wasn't talking to sinners. Of course, you can use it to everyone because it's any man. But Jesus was talking to the church in Laodicea. The Bible said that, Jesus said that you are neither hot or cold, telling the church. This church that Jesus talked about, why is Jesus knocking at the door of the church? He should be inside the church, but He is outside the church because the church has shut off the ears to hear His voice, and as a result, got locked out. So if we read here, behold means what? Because see, or can't you see? I'm stand at the door and knock. If any man or if any woman, anyone, hear my voice, hear my voice, and open the door, I will come into him and sup with him and he with me. Hearing His voice, I used to thought it's the door knock, sound of the door knocking, and then you open the door. But no, it's talking about hearing His voice. Jesus is standing at the door of our heart, speaking to us with His voice knocking on our heart, the door of our heart. Because the Bible says, if you want to hear His voice, harden not your heart, Don't harden your heart. Let God not do His work. Hear His voice. Don't be afraid. His voice is peace. His voice is life. Jesus said, my words are life. He will come in and dine with you. He will eat with you. And this is a beautiful, beautiful picture of what God's plan is for our life. He wants everybody to walk in His calling, walk according to His plan. I know last year I shared before, that we are in a war zone. We are in a war zone, and it's a spiritual war zone, spiritual battle, very fierce battle we are fighting, and I really experienced that last year. And whatever we fight in the battle, sometimes we're not fighting for just today, it's for tomorrow or future. And whatever happened today, it might not happen in the spiritual realm, already happened years ago, and then it arrived here. So we have to fight in the spiritual realm to win this physical realm. And if in the war, you can be, as a soldier, you can be heavily armed, you can have a lot of bullets, machine guns, missiles. You might have all the weapons you have, but the most important thing in a battlefield is not your weapons, it's your hearing the commander command you. He will tell you what to do, where to go, what attitude, what to do, what not to do, and how to do it, right? So that is the most important, to receive instruction from the Lord and to walk by faith, to fight the good fight of faith, to walk without any fear. And hearing God's voice is actually it's easy to hear God's voice. It's the lie of the devil that tells us, no, you cannot hear God's voice. Only Pastor Jeremy, only Jacob can hear. Casey can No. Everybody can hear God's voice. Because it says here, if any man, any woman hear my voice, that means anyone can hear his voice. The young Samuel can hear his voice. David can hear his voice. You know, Moses, Abraham, they can hear his voice. They are 70s, 80s. They can hear his voice. And even donkey can hear God's voice. Or what else? One sinner can hear his voice. The Apostle Paul was a sinner. When he heard the Jesus telling him, Paul, why do you persecute me? And he fell down from the horse, right? So that the voice of the Lord is available to each and every one of us. But if we don't crowd ourselves with a lot more other voices, we have to shut up all these voices to hear the voice of God, and we need to soften our heart. That means we need to believe, open our heart to believe what He say is true, and we obey. Because in the Bible, remember in Deuteronomy 28, it says that if you hearken to the voice of the Lord, if you hear and obey in the voice of the Lord, this blessing will overtake you. And we always say, oh, I'm blessed. I believe I'm blessed. No, blessed. You know, Jesus took away my curse, therefore I'm blessed. This is true. But in the original text of Deuteronomy, he said, if you hearken, that means you will hear carefully, diligently, accurately the voice of the Lord, this blessing is going to overtake you. Hearing God's voice is more important than solving the problem. A problem that comes, problem that goes. You can solve the problem anyway. You can solve it spiritually, which is highly recommended, or you can solve it with your own experience, with your own knowledge, or your own judgment, philosophy, doctrines, I don't know. But the most important thing is hearkening to the voice of the Lord. If I do not hear God's voice, I will make all the decisions according to what I think is right, and that can be very stressful sometimes. I don't know what to choose. So A, B, C, D, E, F. But if I go to the Lord, say, Lord, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Like Mary said to the servant, whatever He tells you to do, just do it. And they did it, and they turned water into wine. Praise God. I hope I encouraged you today. And if you have any questions, just send it to me. I will answer each and every one of them. God bless you.